In this session, we're going to be looking at emotionalization. And this is the fuel, really, the fuel that energizes, that keeps the fire going. This is like the gas that fuels the fire. It's the fuel that drives the engine. And very simply, you're going to have emotionalized verbalizations and emotionalized visualizations. That is, you're going to add some emotion and feeling to what you say, and you're going to add some emotion to what you're picturing, okay? Which is very easy to do, all right? Because sometimes you're not going to feel like, or you're not going to feel what you're saying. I mean, you're not just going to feel excited when you say, I'm an excellent speaker, all right? Or you're not going to be able to really visualize it completely. So you're going to have to add some emotion to it. So I'm going to show you how. It's very easy, actually. In fact, I've already kind of shared with you a little bit about how to do that. So let's look at emotionalized verbalizations first. Here's what you're going to do. When you say something like, I'm an excellent speaker, I'm a great speaker, you're going to say it like you mean it. Say it like you believe it. Put some emotion into it. And you can do that by using your hands, by fluctuating your voice, right? By really getting into it, by using your face, your facial expressions, by smiling. Those are ways you can physically add emotion to what you're saying, right? And you keep doing it like you really believe it, like you feel it. So you might say, I'm an excellent speaker. I'm a great speaker. Man, I am an awesome speaker. I'm a great speaker. I'm a great speaker. I'm an excellent speaker. I am a bad speaker. When I say bad, I mean bad good. So I am an awesome speaker. I am a great speaker. I'm an excellent speaker. So you do it in different ways. You might even change your voice, right? So you add some emotion to it, and you just keep saying it over and over, and you keep saying it like you believe it. By doing this, you're adding fuel to the fire. But if you just, I'm an excellent speaker, I'm an excellent speaker, nobody's going to believe that. You don't even believe that. But if you add emotion to it, then you start to believe it, and it makes it real. That's it. That's how simple it is. All right? Just adding that little bit to that statement makes it so much more powerful and effective and productive. All right, emotionalized visualizations. What you want to do here is add detail to your visualization. Add detail. So as you walk through yourself in the interview, as you picture yourself in the interview, how are you feeling? Are you feeling good about yourself? So smile, see yourself, see the color of the suit that you're wearing or the shirt. Feel the handshake, smell the cologne or the perfume that you're wearing. See the lights in the room. How are you feeling? Are you feeling smooth? Are you feeling relaxed? Are you feeling a little nervous? That's normal, that's good. It's going to keep you on the edge. All right? So feel and picture the details of that experience. Right? Get yourself into it. By adding the details and by really getting yourself into this like it's a movie, what's going to happen is you're also going to experience the emotions or the feelings that you would have if you were actually doing that. Now, if you just try to picture yourself a little bit and it's in black and white and you're just walking in and you're saying hi and you just run through it real fast, then there's probably not going to be any emotions attached to that visualization. But the more detail you give to it, right, the more emotions you will experience. So just adding that little part or element of emotions to your visualization, that's painting the picture, getting the details, the smell, the touches, the senses, the sounds, right, how you feel, adding that to your visualizations makes it exponentially more powerful. Adding the physical expressions and the fluctuations in your voice to your verbalization makes that exponentially more powerful. And then when you're writing it down by using the color or by putting pictures on it, that's also a way of emotionalizing your writing, okay? So adding the color makes it stand out, makes it jump out. It's like emotion, adding red or purple or something. It's fluorescent green, okay? That makes it jump out. Or using multicolor cards is a way of emotionalizing what you're writing. While this information is it's out there, it's pretty basic, right, in a sense, and I know these videos are short, but the power of what I've just shared with you, wow, I mean, I can't even express the impact it can have on you if you do these things. And once again, I've used them, but there are also people out there who are using them and writing back to me and telling me how effective these techniques are. So I want to strongly encourage you to use that 3P formula. Don't try to switch it up and change it to something else. This works. Write it down, speak it, articulate it, visualize it, create a movie, walk yourself through it, okay? Add emotion to what you're saying, to what you're writing with colors, and to your pictures, to your visualization, to your images by adding in the details. How are you feeling? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What's happening around you? Does that all make sense? So what we've talked about in this process of actualization is taking something that's potential, something that's out there, something that's just in your head, taking it and making it real, making it actual. How do we do that? 3 ways, 3 techniques. What's the first one? Verbalization. And when we talk about verbalization, we're talking about you can write it down and you can say it, right? You can articulate it. We then talked about what? Visualization. You create a mental movie, if you will. We talked about 2 types of visualization. They are inside visualization and outside. And we didn't talk about meditation, because certainly what you might want to do is to just relax yourself by taking a minimum of 10 deep breaths in and out, and relax yourself down to a state where you're going to be more receptive to those images. Get yourself in a place where there's little if no distractions, right? And you can sit in a chair or you can lay down and be very relaxed. So we talked about inside and outside visualization. Inside is where you're actually seeing it happen through your own eyes, and outside is what? That's right, where you're actually seeing yourself do it. You're like a spectator watching yourself and you're excited about it. Okay? So we talked about verbalization, visualization, then we talked about emotionalization. Simply adding feeling to what you're doing. You can add feeling to what you've written with colors or pictures. You can add feeling to what you're saying with expressions and fluctuations in your voice. And you can add feeling to your pictures with details. Okay? So, once again, I want to encourage you to go back to this information, to apply it, to use it daily. It does work. Thank you very much. And in the next session, we're going to be looking at patternization or patterning or modeling, right? And this is the external part, right? So we've kind of talked about the internal part. Now we're going to talk about some things that you actually have to do to transform yourself, okay? Thank you. This is Michael Williams. May God bless you. I'll see you next time.